What up, guys? It's Timo here. Let's take a quick look at markets as usual. Bitcoin steady at 110k, but what is going on right now? But first, check our sponsor site shift.ai, the best place to shift your crypto. And now there's also gold. You can shift gold if you have to. But yeah, about Bitcoin, what is going on? So the start of the week was pretty good. Bitcoin looks pretty steady, but if you compare to like the gold performance, it's not that like parabolic, but still like pretty steady. Like after all, about CBD, this chart by material indicators. What is happening here is that we can basically see that whales are buying. The brown indicators is well, and actually the yellow one is retail. But like retail is basically selling. We are seeing some whale activity here, but to me this doesn't look dramatic in any way. Bitcoin has been oscillating steadily between 100 and 120k for a while. Maybe for some people Bitcoin's performance has been a bit disappointing if you compare to gold, but still we are in early Q4. I wouldn't panic at this point. I'm personally holding Bitcoin, and also altcoins. I expect the quarter be pretty good when the seasonality kicks in. So Q4, the last quarter of the year, has historically been the best quarter, and I expect that to happen this year as well. So when looking at fear and greed index, this by Martin, we're seeing there's a lot of like fear in the markets, and why are investors so fearful? I think there's like this quantum FUD going on, so people are scared of this. Will quantum tech be a threat to Bitcoin? So we have some experts like Charles Edwards of Capriola Investment demanding changes to Bitcoin because of the potential quant risk, but he's estimating the risk to be materialized in like 2 years. So it's not like an immediate threat, but still something to look to. So maybe if you think why Bitcoin has been like underperforming gold, that's the reason. There's like this quantum FUD, and then overall like perhaps one reason is just the amount of tokens. So it's so easy to make new tokens. I think by Dune's data we have around 40 million different tokens, and maybe this market is just a bit saturated. So even like the top 50 altcoins have been horribly underperforming Bitcoin since 21. So like if you want to buy altcoins, you need to be very selective. So you before you could just like count on that you bought like maybe like top 10 coins and everything would just like go up in correlation with Bitcoin. But nowadays it seems that Bitcoin's pretty strong, and then these like top 10, top 50 altcoins are not performing well. They're actually like weakening against Bitcoin. So you need to be very careful. Like it's not an easy market anymore. It's getting harder, and we have like so many tokens, also so many exchange platforms now. So the competition is really toughening in my opinion. But yeah, this is my first thesis about the market. So are we going to see a short squeeze? So this is an article I made for CryptoQuant recently. So I see a pattern here basically. So the upper part is this is all like Binance data, but upper part is long squeeze and lower part is short squeeze. So I see a pattern here. In June this year, during the summer, we saw a long squeeze here, followed by a short squeeze. So this is a pattern here, and I think the same might happen here in no, in October we had this flash crash, which actually wiped out a lot of traders. I'm seeing especially younger traders like Zoomer traders. By myself, I'm a millennial. I'm a boomer nowadays. But like younger guys were liquidated. I'm mainly buying just spot and like holding my coins like boomer style. But the younger guys who like to play with futures, they were like liquidated because I think no one saw that October 10th flash crash coming. Actually, nobody saw it coming, and a lot of people had like long positions open for the weekend. It happened on Friday. I was actually traveling back then. I was like, what is going on? So yeah, that's like a brutal reset of the market. But anyways, what I think will happen here, Bitcoin is still pretty steady, 110k. It has recorded well. I think like Bitcoin is not broken. Maybe some altcoins with their like futures markets. I don't know. Maybe something might be broken there, but Bitcoin is steady. So what I see happening in here is that we are following the same pattern as in summer. So after a long squeeze, we might see a short squeeze here. So I think Bitcoin might now seem a bit weak for some people, and it will attract shorts, which will be squeezed, and we might even see like Bitcoin reaching new all-time highs when the squeeze happened. So if you plan to short Bitcoin, be very careful, I would say. So this is what like whales usually do, that you squeeze the longs like we saw on October 10th. But the next phase will be the squeeze the shorts. So like it goes both ways, and I think it's pretty likely. So be careful. If you're buying spot, you're okay. But if you're shorting Bitcoin, I'd be very careful. So yeah, this is basically what I just explained. We can skip this. So about macro, let's move forward. So yeah, as I mentioned that that Bitcoin's performance compared to gold hasn't been that good this year. So this chart is by Martin. He's a great guy. Follow him. Bitcoin's year-to-date performance is at 13.5%, while gold is at 65.1%. So gold has been greatly overperforming Bitcoin this year, and okay, I understand that this might not be like a good look for many. So it doesn't look that good, to be honest. But still, we are in early Q4, so early quarter, and like Bitcoin could still perform better by the end of December. I actually believe that will happen. So like gold has now reached its target, I think, and Bitcoin will perform better in Q4. Let's move forward. So this is about the PAXG. So yeah, I think many crypto investors who have been interested in gold have been buying the PAXG token, so the tokenized gold. It's a great product, and this is what they have been buying. You also have this Tether Gold, which actually SideShift offers. You can also buy that, but PAXG is probably the more popular option here. Why is gold up? We are also seeing central bank gold holdings rising here. That's one reason. But also I think there's like a retail hype about gold. It's okay. I think there's a lot of uncertainty around. So retail wants to buy gold. It's obvious. But this chart is even more interesting. So Bitcoin is the orange one there, obviously, and while Bitcoin is up at 13.5%. Bitcoin is very correlated with Nasdaq currently. So Bitcoin is basically the same as Nasdaq. So this is the bigger question: that is Bitcoin performing like tech stock? And I think currently it is. It's been performing, and like here we can see that Ethereum had a horrible spring, horrible early year. We even had some people believing that maybe Bitcoin, Ethereum is dead or something. I don't know, but then it recovered here. But now we are like both Bitcoin and Ethereum are very correlated with Nasdaq. So, but this what might happen when Bitcoin gets more mature. We are seeing less volatility, but also like the performance has been a bit weaker. However, the Q4 is still early, so I think we'll have to see how it plays out. This chart is by Juhani, so this is actually very positive for crypto. So USD liquidity is going up, and that's a good indicator because normally when USD liquidity goes up, that's very good for Bitcoin and crypto. And the treasury companies haven't been performing that well, while Bitcoin has been a bit stagnant. I think they need Bitcoin to go up to new all-time highs in order for them to perform better. So they have been also a bit disappointing, at least some of them. And XRP has been Ripple Labs has been selling their own coins, so there's weird stuff going on here. But I think we can wrap this up. So Q4 is still early, so I'm personally just holding and waiting for November, December. I think we are going up from here, although the outlook might not be that great currently. I think Bitcoin will reach new all-time highs in November and December. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Stay safe.